This is Cubs Radio. Cubs Radio.
Whoa! So loud. That was a little loud. I hope you're muted and not talking over.
You're not muted. Shut up. Hi, everybody. It is Friday. It's on my wall, and that's it.
22nd.
22nd. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. It's January 22nd. Welcome to the Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show. We have two guys that don't know what the word "you're not muted" means. The words "you're not muted" means, but we got a little extra singing and background noise from them. We were sitting here cracking up listening to them imitate all the music. It's Friday. It's January 22nd. Welcome to the Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show. Good to see you guys. Everything is good over there?
Where?
Maybe it's just me. Do I sound distorted or?
Oh, you know what? I had my headphones off.
Yeah, see, I'm getting feedback again.
A little feedback there.
That just made the feedback. I was just
So
about
maybe
to say I
this
missed
has
the
to be
10.
lowered.
You know
Grab.
what?
Where's the remote? And just lower this then.
There's nothing going on there.
All right.
Actually, I think it might have been. Give me this. Take off your headphones for a second. Yeah, give that to me. It's you.
Boy, there it is.
Yeah, but I have to
Figures.
be in there, otherwise I don't hear them.
Figures.
You have to be in there.
I have to be in the rack over here rather than.
Yeah, but can't you just?
That's what it is.
That's what I just said.
Well, I didn't know you said that the headphones can't be near the microphone. All right, let me share, and then yell at me later.
All right.
Let's schedule that in.
All right, so welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show here on govsradio.com. I'll do all that spiel in a second. We'll do our ads first. Dr. Ken Pichelle is here, ladies and gentlemen. Ad man. Dr. Ken Pichelle?
Go.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Apparently, it's ad time. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Roslyn Social, a social experience in dining. Roslyn Social is the area's premier location for elevated pub food, craft cocktails, and local beers. Roslyn Social is open for socially distanced dining, takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and on your favorite food service apps. Even their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. You can follow them on Facebook at Roslyn Social. They are located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. That's 1363 Old Northern Boulevard in Roslyn. Give Roslyn Social a call and say hi to Nick at 516-801-4963. That's 516-801-4963. Thank you from Roslyn Social. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. Two Eagles Auto Body is a family-owned and operated collision shop located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish, from tow through the insurance process to the return of your vehicle. Two Eagles Auto Body is with you. Two Eagles Auto Body is constantly striving for perfection, with your satisfaction being their number one priority. Two Eagles Auto Body is located in New Hyde Park, Long Island at 1818 Falmouth Avenue. That's 1818 Falmouth Avenue in New Hyde Park. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527. Also follow them on Facebook at Two Eagles Auto Body. Tony, can you get Andy off my screen? He's making faces at me. Never mind, I've solved the problem. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast that it will make your Oh, the Headspin ad is beautiful on Co-Host Fridays. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza, for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, where they offer thin crust, thin whole wheat, deep dish, and gluten-free pies. Also pasta and baked dishes, calzones and rolls, heroes, entrees, salads, sides, and appetizers. You can follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook, and on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. Bella Vista Pizza is located at 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. Mention Knockem Dead Comedy to receive a free garlic knot. BellaVistaPizza.com. Bambinos, check them out today. And of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy, the premier murder mystery dinner theater company that provides interactive murder mystery dinner theater, game shows, variety shows, and more. You plan the party, they'll plan the murder. Andy,
Waiting for the real murders. Just waiting for the real murder.
I gave it as much emphasis as I could. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery dinner theater company from Pennsylvania to Maine and everywhere in between. You may select between The Hillbilly Hoedown, A Redneck Wedding, The Family, the Fun, and the Felony, The High School Reunion, and The Whacked Family Reunion, A Lethal Luau. Knockem Dead Comedy will provide a fun-filled evening full of audience interaction, including music and dancing, games and prizes, and tons of laughter. Knockem Dead Comedy shows can be seen at restaurants, catering halls, even your home. Their shows are perfect for corporate events, team building events, wedding rehearsal dinners, holiday parties, fundraisers, sweet 16s, and bar mitzvahs. You can follow them on Facebook at Knockem Dead Comedy and on Instagram at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram. For upcoming show dates, check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. Tony, Sallie, Andy, back to you.
Hello.
Andy, it looks like you're married.
Sorry, let me get you guys.
Super job as always, Dr. Ken Pichelle. Thank you, pal.
Thank you. That was so awesome. It was like my notes in front of me here say right side, Sallie, Tony, back to you. And it's so nice to have you here, right side, Andy, even though you're kind of wherever you are there.
And I think I think his faces and whatnot were just adding to it.
I'm Mr. Bradying you right now.
All right. So if when people start writing in, if people could say whether we're what the volume is like, because we're tweaking a bunch of headphones and volumes, and how is it? Is it like even over like even across the board?
Done with that?
No.
Oh, all right. Because we can't see their comments yet. So
okay, but just to write, it's going to take us 3 minutes to say it anyway.
So what's that?
I have a question.
Sure.
So when I was somewhere and reading things and Andy was doing this,
I was cut off.
could everyone see it?
You can only see that.
Yeah, we saw from his nose down. Yeah.
Okay, because he
Which is
got
how
me.
everybody
He
sees
got
it.
me, and I had to take my window that my notes are in and just drag it over his face so I could continue reading.
It was dragged on your end, but everybody here was able to see that, and I thought that was hilarious.
Well, Kentucky Fried Movie for like the millionth time, and I was paying homage to the final scene where the couple gets it on, and the newscasters are like, and then when they go to look over at the TV, they're all like, and in other news,
Wow, you just had me thinking about that movie.
I love that movie.
I haven't thought about that movie in ages.
It's not the first time someone said that about my ads. Well, actually, it is.
Show me your nuts.
Actually, you know what? We gotta move them because it. Whoops. Bear with us today. We're okay. Boom. All
Am
right,
I leaving?
No,
Or am I
no,
here
not
for
if you don't
your
want to.
middle?
It's just our
I can hang a bit.
logo with the phone number was covering your face a little bit, so I had to move you over a little bit without covering Sally. Like Sally said, you guys are
Yeah, we're playing
you guys
around
are guinea
today.
pigs with us today.
And I'm thrilled that both of you are on because you are like the most helpful two people I've ever known. So thank you in
I'm on
advance.
the left side of my, like, I have a whole. I'm literally you see 50% of my stuff, but I've also altered it so that now I'm under. I know this. Yes, good little number.
All right, find it wherever you want.
Can you see it?
All right, so let's see. So my mother's watching. Nikki is watching. Aaron White is watching. Jack. What did Jack say? Your voice was a little blaring. So who was blaring? Was it Ken? Is it us?
And 5 minutes ago or right now?
Is this your first show? No, it's obviously not our first show, you jackass.
Every day it's
But
our first show in some way.
Some of this technology that we're using is new to us, and this TV is brand new. The zooming capacity that we're having on the screen, that's new, so we're trying to figure it all out. Yesterday on our show, we had 3 people from the movie Fair Market Value, had a nice time with them, but a lot of people, well, everybody was saying they couldn't hear them too well, but Mark White was yelling at us, and when Mark White yells at me, well, I get moving.
Do you really?
Well, he's black. He scares me.
Oh, all right. I've gotten used to it though. Like I've just gotten used to it.
All right,
like,
so now
it's almost like people that yell when they talk, but they're saying "I love you," and you're just like, oh, that's just how he talks.
All right, so Kevin says it sounds better. Felix is saying the volume's great. And then we have Nate, who says he went to elementary school with Andy.
Nathan was like one of my best friends from.
Nice.
We recently just reconnected.
Oh, nice.
Really fantastic guy.
Reconnected physically?
No,
'Cause you-
actually,
COVID.
not at all.
Oh.
I don't touch anybody.
Right.
All right, so that's...
Get myself.
Well, yeah, we know that. So that's what I was saying. I sound a little distorted, and Kevin says it. Tony sounds a little muffled when he gets close.
So I'm gonna pull my my cord here.
Hey, whoa, hey!
Let's see what ends up happening. I know you guys are gonna keep hearing,
Okay.
but this is I think what the problem was.
I hear you the same right now.
So Nikki said she can hardly hear me.
Right, and she said that,
I did this.
no, she said that before you did that. Because, remember, the
We're like a
videos...
3-minute delay.
Right.
Right. A minute and 16 seconds was today.
So she's saying that she can hardly hear you before you pulled your cord.
Now let's see what ends up happening in a couple of minutes.
For what it's worth, stop. Hey, what's that sound? I heard Tony and
That was
Sally a
on the
little
Muppet
bit louder
album.
than.
That was on the first Muppet album. They'd done like one of the shows, and they released it and we had it on LP, like that we used to play it. It all said, Lydia, oh Lydia, the encyclopedia, oh Lydia, the tattooed lady. Yeah, that was where I developed my Kermit the Frog. Hi ho, this is Kermit the Frog.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Billy Geyer tells me I need to do it on stage more.
I agree with that. I think you should do it.
he got high, and I sang the Rainbow Connection for him, and he and his sister lost it.
Did you say Billy Guy got high?
I know, shocking.
can't believe
right?
I know, but what? What'd you say?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I know.
All right, so, I don't know how we're. So Ken, you're saying you don't hear Andy as well?
Yeah, Andy was a little bit quieter than your and Sally's.
Oh, so yeah, now Nikki's saying it's worse. Joe Staz just signed on. Hello, Joe.
And who's worse? Because my connection is to the board, and Tony is on a different connection, and they're saying I sound fine, and yours, because yours sounds muffled.
Yeah, that just might be. Turn on mic 3. That might be just a mic thing.
No, I don't think so.
Hello, hello. Yeah, see, that sounds a lot better. I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, no, actually, no, it doesn't.
It's the same. Yeah.
Nikki, it's weird.
Better. Hey, Nikki, is
All right.
that better?
Anyway, hi, Greg DiFilippo.
Are you leaving?
Hey, Kirsten.
All right. Yeah, Andy, talk again.
Talk again. I hate being like, say something. I never know what to say.
Yeah, I hear them fine, so.
Rainbow Connection, lovers, the dreamers, and me.
That actually reminds me. That was wonderful.
I
But
do something.
that does remind me of pre-show setup. Whoops.
Yeah, we got here early, and Andy was strumming away.
And I was already at my house, so.
Oh, please don't sing.
I was singing along with you. Andy looked very serious practicing.
I'm reading as I'm doing it.
But Andy was good and sings in pitch and knows all the words.
No, because I have it written in front of me. I have an app
Oh.
that tells me what to
Does
play.
he not see us?
Robot.
I don't think so.
Oh, cool. Oh, because it's.
He was good.
He's
I
so
love
cute.
PCR.
Trying to keep warm.
Still I wonder. Oh, I don't even know the words.
Yeah, see? That's singing and the wrong words.
That's no way to go through life,
No.
son. And I wonder.
Screwed up again.
Yeah. And I forgot to air guitar.
I didn't realize you. I thought you played it on the next song, which don't play the next song.
No, that's all I got.
Yeah.
But I will say the next song I thought you did very well. You did Tom Petty's Wildflowers. I loved it.
Tom Petty.
Yeah, Andy was a
Whoops.
little bit quieter.
All right. So all right, we'll try to do this. We'll try to do, and hopefully everybody can be heard. If you guys are having trouble hearing anybody or anything, please let us know.
Hello, Fran.
Well, I'm having trouble hearing Andy. You hear him okay?
I don't know. Andy, say something again.
Something again. Now, did you hear the first part? Because I just watched the yellow box come my way. On that.
What?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you dominated the field. Can you say something? Just normal. Ken, just say something.
Hello, the Knockem.
I hear them the same. You don't hear them the same?
I think Andy's a tad bit lower, but
All right.
yeah, they're both low because we turned the master down. But all right.
Can I try again?
Anyway, how is everyone?
I wonder still.
I think we should get a duet going here.
I can't sing.
Well, we
There's
wrote
a problem.
wrote one of the Pazuzu songs together.
Oh, did you? Which one?
Sweating Bullets.
Megadeth.
Ah, I thought they were all the genius of Ken Pichelle. I didn't know you had a hand in them. I mean, I know you're on Pazuzu, both of you are on Pazuzu all the time, but I didn't know you got involved in the songwriting. Have you written any of the other bits that Don is claiming to be his?
Well, Don came up with the idea of the Sean Connery doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, of course.
he contacted me and said, "Hey, could you do a Sean Connery impression?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's actually the first impression I ever learned how to do from watching James Bond movies with my dad. Hello, Mrs. Pushy Galore. I love my Pushy Galore." Actually, I learned. I shouldn't say that. It was the second. Roger Moore was the first because we saw Octopussy in the theater, and my dad was like, "You guys like that? I have a ton of movies I want to show you now." And so we spent the whole weekend with him watching every James Bond movie up until 1983 or whatever it was.
Nice. All right, so Jeff Posey says, I'm a little too high. Bring it down. So I just did. I brought myself down.
Thanks, Jeff.
Nikki is saying Andy needs a mic. All right, well, we're doing the best we can. Greg D. Filippo says, Andrew sang better on that video than any of the performers in the inauguration.
Oh.
Well, and I would agree with that, by the way. But we still haven't heard it. We still haven't seen anything since we made fun of Bon Jovi yesterday on our show.
Maybe tomorrow we'll have like an hour to.
Why don't we throw it on?
Because then we'll get muted and
we won't get muted. They're live performances. They're not. We're not playing their copyrighted performance. I think we'd be all right.
All right.
Let's try it.
I wonder. I can't remember if there was any copyright statement.
No, I think we'll be all right. So, did you guys see him? The inauguration, the performances.
Some of them.
All right. So Sally,
right,
move the cursor to this screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I think in this situation, I'm the cursor, or at least
I'm the captain.
And we have the cursor and the sanitizer. It's perfect.
See, it's funny because my thing is not even cutting off to the Who's What's It. Like I'm hearing my audio through my device versus through my thing, which is making me wonder. Then if this mic is even working, then I hear it go out.
Okay.
And then, but no, it doesn't cut it off. You know how it cuts it off?
You're right. Yeah.
I was going to do a thing where I was going to join from my phone as well. I do that in some of the Zoom meetings that I do with people.
That's actually pretty funny.
Like two angles of myself.
All right. So who stood out for you at the inauguration, performance-wise?
Justin Timberlake. Now we're talking about the concert at night because there was only the 3 performances at the actual inauguration ceremony.
Which was who? Gaga, Lopez, and who was the third?
Gaga. I'm glad you used the proper.
Absolutely.
But it's Radio Gaga that she gets the name from. She doesn't say Radio Gaga.
Hey, you know what? I got to interrupt.
Emphasis on the right syllable.
I have to. Do we have Ken? Or is Ken just quiet?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Here. I had to mute for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Terrible gas this morning.
Well, the worst thing is you're about to set Andy off, Tony, because you just asked who the 3 were, and we can't really talk about the third one.
I just do not want to hear his signature song.
Who?
I love
Garth Brooks was the third one.
Oh yeah, we won't do Garth because that made everyone mad. We'll just have that misery privately for ourselves later.
Can I?
We're not a big fan of him either.
Without hearing "Friends in Low Places," and it was so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Garth fan either. But let me actually interrupt you guys for a second with some breaking news.
Oh.
Hank Aaron has died.
Oh, really?
Who said who?
I didn't hear her. No,
oh, Hank Aaron.
Oh no.
Yeah, Hank Aaron just died.
That's
I
sad.
didn't realize he was that old.
He was 86. Wow. I'm trying to see if it says what he died from.
Old age. I did that when I was a kid.
Nothing gets past you guys.
At 86, why do you even look that up? It's like, he was hit by a car.
My father would always tell the story when I was like, I don't know.
It would have been in the headline.
I was like 12, and I'm at my grandmother's wake, and it was the whole front 2 rows were lined with her old lady friends. Like they were so old, there weren't even guys around anymore. Like no old guys. Like that's how old they all were. And they said, one of them said, "What did she die from?" So I was just like, old age, because that's what I was told. And they all look so sad.
Well, it's just like it would have been in the title. It would have been like tragedy, home run king went bing off of.
Yeah, got hit by a car. Yeah.
Right, like it would have totally been up there instead of like no, just died. Like
They never, you know why they don't ever have it up there is because, and this is really morbid, but every single person who's remotely close to death, even if they lead like a seedy life, they already have the obit.
in the can.
They have it. They have it in the computer. They have like a button away of just hitting it. So they'd have to go back in, research for a half an hour and find out why the person died. So that's why you always say such and such died and the family has not disclosed how yet. Like it's some big secret.
Saturday Night Live many years ago did a sketch where it was Tom Brokaw before he was allowed to go on vacation had to like make up a bunch of those like obituaries.
Oh, yeah?
If anybody died while he was like on an island in the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
And it like gets more and more ridiculous, like younger and younger the person.
Right.
Well, this person is not going to. They're not even old. There's nothing wrong with them. Why would I plan this?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, just read next on the list. All right, should I do this?
Taz is watching. Hello, Taz. So again, the breaking news: baseball legend Hank Aaron has died. And speaking of Taz, I believe Andy, is that a Taz shirt you have?
Yeah, actually, let me go ahead. This is Taz drew me as a samurai.
Nice.
Nice. I thought Ken had all the cool swag. Nice.
These are real tiger stripes inside my hood here.
Tiger, that's great, Ken.
All right.
That's way cooler than having Taz draw something for you.
Ken, the thing is you're lucky that you are who you are, because I would bring up what usually like the Chinese do with the tiger parts when they kill a tiger.
So, Sallie.
I won't talk about that.
All right, so let's give this a shot now. So again, if we said it once, we'll keep on saying it. If we're messing around with the volumes and some of the technology here today, so please let us know how things are sounding, how things are looking, because we had some audio issues yesterday. Now we're going to play Gaga on this TV. I have no idea how this is going to.
Yeah, we don't.
across.
You know what we're doing? You know, when you get something electronic in a box at home, and you have directions, and you just throw the directions, and you try to figure out yourself. That's me and Tony right now.
Doing,
yeah.
Just
So,
are we talking about a vibrator right now? Because they're pretty self-explanatory.
well, you'd think it would be, but
I'm not clear on that, Andy. Can you? Well, I don't know. Well, Ken's here, but
Do y'all have IKEA?
Earmuffs, Ken. I mean, double earmuffs.
yeah, we have a Kia at and this will make Andy happy, at the Hicksville Mall.
Hicksville has an IKEA. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of like, an IKEA pamphlet that has 4 pictures. Here,
in
build this
Sweden.
rocket.
Pretty much.
All right, I'm going to do this.
Thank you for the Hicksville setup.
Yeah,
by the
I
way.
don't know if I need to hit any auxiliaries. I'm just going to try it at
hang on.
first.
Just before we get to that, we have our daily rap coming in. You guys get to hear DJ D Love.
And tell us how this sound is, too.
Motherfucker. Lead with motherfucker.
Good morning, DJ D Love.
What's going on, guys?
How are you, pal?
DJ Love.
Hi, Sallie. How you been, Sallie?
I'm good. How are you?
DJ, we also have Andy Pajanos is here and Ken Pichelle. They're on Zoom, so we can see them and they can hear you right now.
That's good. Hello, guys. What's going on, guys?
What up, DJ?
They say what up. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're saying what
Oh,
up.
yeah.
here.
DJ, you're not going to be able to hear them. Sorry.
But they're excited to hear you.
That's good, though. I got a song for you guys today, too.
We're anxiously waiting the song. Go ahead.
It's a song about the walkie-talkie app. It's about DJ D Love. There you go.
Okay.
Yo, my name is DJ D Love, man. Just don't download that app, man. It's nothing but trash, man. They try to get your number. They try to get your pictures, man. I'm also trying to know where you live at, man. I was bugging, chilling, man. Just download the app, man. That's trash. It's dangerous, man. Fuck that app, bitches. Do not use the app, man. I don't care. Do not use the app, bitches. Yeah.
I heard cursing.
I think DJ's getting a little derogatory towards women.
DJ's getting he's getting brave with his lyrics. He was like, it's like being in a boy band when you're young and innocent and happy, and then eventually in time you get.
And also you start
angry
seeing
rapper.
them like smoking cigarettes and
Yep.
and drinking Schlitz in the backyard.
Oh, is that what's happening here, DJ? Are you falling into a life of sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
You have to be
No.
over 50 to know what
he
Schlitz
says
is.
no.
Are you like a playmate or something? Because that's usually what
Nope.
happens.
I've been
Yep.
chilling and bugging. That's all I'm doing, Tony.
Chilling and bugging,
Chilling and
bitches.
bugging.
Well, very nice.
I got 2 more days and I'm out of quarantine. Yahoo!
Oh, very nice. So, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out of quarantine?
Well, when I'm getting out of quarantine, I'm going to have some food. That's what I'm going for.
You don't want to just run out and go see your boyfriend or your husband, but you're just thinking about food.
I can't go see him right now because of the virus and stuff like that, too. That's the one thing.
I know. I'm just teasing you. So, all right.
No,
So
no.
where would you want to go? You want to get a burger, pizza? What do you want to get?
I want to go to DQ.
Oh, you're a big fan of the
People love
DQ, huh?
Dairy Queen. I got to tell you.
Wow.
It's people really like Dairy Queen. Like, I don't know. I didn't really think it was ever that good.
Dairy Queen is the crack.
I love
back.
Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is the best.
All right. Well, good luck. 2 more days. So we'll talk to you on Monday. You'll be celebrating with your new freedom.
Oh, yes.
All right.
So, Tony, what are we doing my show, buddy?
I'm going to talk to your cousin. All right. Monday for sure. I'm going to call your cousin and we'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, good. That's perfect. I can't wait to give you a... You know what song I got, right? You know what song I'm playing, right?
I do. I have it written down. Give me a second. Nico on the beat.
That's right, Glenn. Did you find it?
No, not yet, but I have it written down right here. I'll get it. Don't worry.
DJ, you can't call in every day and yell at him. He can't take the stress. He's gonna break out in pimples. Just leave him
We
alone.
got in hives.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I love you guys. Don't worry. You guys can tease me, too. No, I'm mine. You guys are funny.
Thanks, man. So are you. And
Yeah.
we'll talk to you Monday. Have a great weekend.
Love you,
Wait a minute.
DJ.
I'd like to say a big hello to all my friends out there on Gulf Radio, and especially a big thank you to my friends Chef Felix.
Chef
Yeah.
Felix.
Hello
It's like-
to him.
All right, very nice. Hey, and maybe when you do your show, we can get Andy and Ken to sing a song with you on your show.
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
Cool. All right. Very nice.
I want to say one more thing before I leave.
Yep.
You suckers!
Suckers! Have a good weekend.
Bye.
DJ D Love Suckers.
All right, I'm
I
going
was
to play this
so
to see how
ready
it
for
works.
that.
So I don't care what everyone else
What
is
is that-
doing.
what is
I'm
that song?
doing this
For
now.
my part. Motherfucker!
No. It says
Suck.
suckers.
Motherfucker!
Man, you got to throw in mans. Motherfucker. Man.
Well, no, that's his thing.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going to throw in the bass. I'm just going to throw in man. All right, so lower the volume on that.
Yeah?
And then until she plays.
Oh, I'm just going to hit the thing now. He's just going to play right now.
Oh, do full screen so everybody can see better.
I have got to excuse myself. I'm going to mute and be back.
Now, can you guys hear fine?
That's okay.
I barely hear that.
I can't hear what they're saying. You asked them and they answered you, but
Yeah. What a cute little dress she's wearing. Remember when she wouldn't even show her face? She was just like behind like masks and stuff. Like we didn't even know what her face looked like at first.
It was her poker face. I think she did a good job with that.
Now I could hear him say that. You can't hear him say that?
I heard him say he
All
thinks
right.
she did a good job.
Oh, all right.
I can
But-
hear it a lot.
But okay, so the Zoomers can hear her, so I just want to make sure everyone else can hear her too. They probably can.
But there's got to be a way to control. Oh, you know what? Let me see this. Can I control the volume? No, that doesn't do
No.
anything.
Yeah, so
Oh, the land!
Somewhere you just turned somebody's vibrator all the way up.
Somebody's very happy with me right now.
Found dead.
Maybe it's Gaga's.
I like how you're like, oh, they probably enjoyed it. I'm like, they're dead. You killed them.
Yeah, that was great. Now I have to like find the.
So then J-Lo, she did an okay job. I
Gently,
don't like.
Sallie,
I didn't like the arrangement.
Sorry, hang on. See-
Oh, yeah.
Oi, I did that by mistake. Just shut the fuck up.
All right,
Okay.
XO's out.
Should I?
Well, if you're making mistakes, we gotta fix it.
Um.
Oh, all right. So Jeff Bosey's saying no audio from the TV.
Next
Yeah, they're all saying they couldn't hear anything. Ah, son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
So we just played that whole song for nothing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna like you guys. All right. So here, you guys just do the show because I'm getting.
Well, we can play music from this.
No, I don't. I'm just saying, do your show, and I'm gonna play something, and I want them to. I want to play around.
But how are we going to do the show if you're going to play that?
What do you mean?
Well, because what she's saying is like it'll interrupt us probably. Like we're just going to carry on, and she's going to just try whatever.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. How can she try whatever when we're going to try and do the show? Because we can hear that, so that's going to stop us. That's going to interrupt us from talking.
Our conversation is never so deep that it's going to screw us up.
I beg to differ.
I don't know what you think we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, he's Tony needs quiet.
Well,
Big
right.
Cards-
But I thought you were saying you would.
Conjecture clearly states.
I
Everybody just goes
What
like
is going on with Ken? What has he got there? Does that say something, or he just put a white screen in front of him?
I think he went peepees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I think maybe when you guys had already switched over or whatever, he was like, "I got to step away," which I think whatever gas he was having is probably.
There he is. He just had to
Oh,
go
there he
peepees.
Did you have to go to the bathroom?
I had to answer an email.
Oh, okay. Everything's okay?
Oh, gosh, I'm putting it on the wrong spot. Yeah, everything's fine. I just had to answer an email. I would have loved to have been able to do a totally uninterrupted break away from work and
That's all right.
spend this time here, but
So here's my question: Would the listeners have been able to hear Gaga if like some of these auxiliaries were on, maybe, or no? Like
I don't think so, because
we
heard,
We
the four of us
heard it.
heard it on Zoom. So why?
I heard it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
heard, and hearing it as if it was playing not through the main audio.
Oh, thanks. You're just hearing it in the room.
No.
It was hearing it, but that's how. I'm just not saying that is how it was, but that's what it sounded like. It
Agree.
wasn't like the full
But-
loudness that you would think it would be.
But I was hearing it through the headphones, not through the TV speaker.
Right? No, I hear you.
Right.
But it was not like it was like it's not like I'm hearing you right now. You understand? It wasn't like equal with.
Oh,
what-
really? No, but for us it was.
Okay. Yeah.
For
no.
us it was. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. And I think we should just stop
You know what?
trying
I
to figure
think
it out
maybe
today.
we need to renovate.
Okay,
the
you got it.
studio. Just a
All right.
couple-
We actually, there's all sorts of craziness going on in the studio. All right, but you know what we'll do? I could, let's see. So turn up auxiliary 1.
Right.
Well, not yet. But yeah, so this is how we were doing it yesterday, just the old-fashioned way. Okay, just playing this way.
That's better.
Yeah, and that you guys can hear.
Yeah,
and
that's equal to you.
Okay, right. And this is what I know. I know the viewers can hear this. But now they can't because you turned it down. What happened?
I'm always afraid of being muted. But like, you made the point, so
This isn't going to get.
okay.
Now, all right. So back me up, guys. This is awful, right?
This is
Oh, it's
awful.
terrible. My wife, whose father was a opera singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my wife was a pretty accomplished musician when she was younger.
Wow.
And her sister went to IU, Indiana University, for music, and is a music teacher. So they're very musical, and so she's kind of a snob. Like, she seriously was like, "This is terrible. Like, why
Yeah.
are they letting you do this?"
Right.
Yeah, I know. I try to stick up for him a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm like, it's awful.
No. And I mean, she will criticize people who are like at least trying, not just mailing it in.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with him because I guess I'd like to think he sounded better years ago.
He probably did, but he also was better looking years ago, which messes up whether or not he sounded good or not.
Yeah, remember that Partridge Family episode where the really pretty blonde was tone deaf and no one cared because everyone was cheering that she was barely wearing any clothes?
I will point out that Partridge Family reruns are right at the line that divide our ages. That I did not watch. I did watch Brady Bunch repeats, but not Partridge Family repeats.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Ken.
On the song, is he trying to do something different? It kind of reminds me of, it gives me the same feelings as hearing the Billy Joel version of Maybe I'm Amazed, from the perspective of, where were you trying to go with this, and why didn't you just kind of sing it using your normal singing voice? And
this, to me, it sounds like somebody said, "Hey, Mr. Bon Jovi, we would like you to sing 'Here Comes the Sun," and he was like, "What do you want me to do?" And then he just tried to do it as best as he could because he couldn't be in have the control. He couldn't hit the right tone lower because he's trying to go way too high.
Right.
Because the original is "Here Comes the Sun," where he's going, "Here comes the sun."
Yeah.
He's
But if you listen to him, this wasn't an isolated thing. I mean, we played cuts from his Christmas album, about a month ago, and I've seen other video clips of him from the past few years where he sounds like that all the time now. I personally think he blew his voice.
He's
and he just can't sing
older, and he should.
But he's not
do
that
something
old
else.
that he can't.
But his voice is.
Yes, he is.
You know.
He is that old.
Is he that old? How old is he? Do you know?
That'll take me a second.
Andy's on that.
60? I don't know.
You think he's in his 60s? Is he that old?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I mean, he had to be 20-ish in 1983 or so.
Oh, that's right. They do go back that far, don't they?
Oh my God! This says he's dead. No.
No, that was his voice.
That's Hank Aaron. Now, Hank Aaron should be singing "Here Comes the Sun," and John Bon Jovi should be dead.
Man, you do not like him.
Tough Friday.
I
I'm
know.
kidding, I'm
He
kidding.
just doesn't like him. Never has.
Although I would prefer Hank Aaron still be
This
here
said
and singing.
he was active 1975. That's when he's been active. So 1962, he is 58. That means he's almost dead, you guys.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, there's this thing though. Yes, as singers age, sing it in a different key.
Yes.
But some can do it. Like Billy Joel can do it. Like
But there-
Billy Joel had.
He's lowered keys.
He's
there's
lowered
some
keys a lot, and it's
songs-
fine. He's still in tune.
the
I
music-
find them just as enjoyable.
He knows how to do that. I think John Bon Jovi doesn't have the confidence in his control, which means he
Yeah,
likely...
you're right. You're right.
So he's pushing, I think, I was in a band at high school and we did Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Oh, sure.
I found trying to scream was easier than actually trying to sing some of the high notes. 'Cause
I'm not following this. Please give us an example.
Feed My Eyes, right? Like that, the Feed My Eyes from, so instead I would go, Feed My Eyes, like that.
Right. Do
But
you go up like a full octave?
Yes, but I'm also really actually screaming it.
Which is difficult. It's difficult to do. Andrew Fremder had a funny thing. He said Bon Jovi had to have plastic surgery because everybody saw his lip sync.
Lynn Riley says, yeah, he's trying to sing in a polite voice, and she's now relieved because she thought she was the only one that thought that he sucked. But see, that's my point. But she still enjoyed it because he's still good looking, she says.
He just never did it for me.
People like that, they hang their hat on, they get their good looks, and then people are just like, oh, it's okay because he's still good looking.
Yeah, and it's not.
And that's one thing about, videos that I don't like because I miss good old radio where it didn't matter what these guys look like; they just played good songs.
Like Nate brings up, he's like David Crosby, who I wouldn't say he's the best looking guy. Is way older and still sounds good. Like he sounds great.
Yeah, this is a guy that's I believe 80. Mm-hmm. And yeah, what an amazing when he was in his prime in the 60s and 70s. Man, that guy could sing, man.
Right.
Fremder says, did anybody else notice Obama playing bass for the Foo Fighters? That's great. I think we should get a duet between Ken and Andy, I think. So you guys figure out a good song you can sing together before the show ends today.
Well, was Andy going to play something at all?
No, that was just me.
That was you just playing around? Okay.
Yeah, you don't know the. I mean, it's not remotely impressive, but you still don't know the auto tuning that Don does on the on the Pasusu parodies. It's
and
like
there's
okay,
a half-second delay on all of this, so we would never be able to be singing at the same time.
Really, you guys have a delay hearing each other?
It's just not like it is what it is. Like this is one of the whenever you see like a band playing all together from different locations,
they've already done it.
They have edited the crap out of that.
Right.
My sister-in-law, like I said, she's a music teacher, middle school, and she had her kids do the Avengers theme at the end of last year, and it took her hours to sync them all to have them each send her. They tried to do the Zoom thing, and the recording was terrible. So she had them do their individual part and link them together.
Well, let's see right now. I'm going to count to 3. Both of you say "Knockem Dead Comedy," and let's see what happens. Let's see
Knockem Dead Comedy.
Wait till I count to 3. Damn it! 1, 2, 3.
Knockem Dead Comedy.
We heard you both.
Perfect.
Yeah, but if there was music playing and then we have to hear it.
I know. I'm just being
Wait,
stupid.
are we going on 1, 2, 3, go? Or
are we going on 3? Is it 1, 2, 3?
Because I think the toilet's going to blow up.
Which, by the way, something recently, I know you guys watch CBS Sunday morning sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah, we love that.
Norman Lear this last week?
No, I didn't see it, no.
The guy who made it.
All in the Family?
And they reference one of my favorite comedy sketches of all time, and it's Sock, Sock, Shoe, Shoe, not Sock, Shoe, Sock, Shoe.
Yeah, that rings. Well, I know it, but I can't place it.
Is putting his socks and shoes on, and Archie goes in and is talking to him, but then stops and goes,
"Oh yeah, what do you put on first?
Sock, shoe." Yeah.
And Archie's like, "You have to put on sock, then shoe, shoe."
And Archie's like, "It goes sock, shoe, shoe." Anything else is communism.
Yeah. I watched that live. Yeah, or. First out.
My really dirty All in the Family theme song that I used to do when I was in the Air Force for my buddies.
Well,
watching. I don't want to do it because Ken is here.
But
I'll lip sync the harmonies.
I think you two should sing. That's the perfect duet for you two to sing.
I'm talking about them talking to each other. Like, watching. Could you use a little bit of lube this time? You should eat it. What the hell do you expect from me? Oh, I don't know. A little bit of gentleness. Yeah.
How to do any of this?
And I gave you the most tame part of that, so I'll stop there.
Well, all right. So before I forget, though, because we've mentioned Don a few times, and I want to get this out and not forget. I just want to thank Don and thank Christy Miller because they moved their shows around this week so that Anthony Rodia can do his thing. So I just want to throw that in real quick. Just mention Don. Say thanks to Don for doing Pasusu last night instead of Wednesday. Christy Miller moved her show back a half hour so that Anthony Rodia could do his thing. Anthony will be back on Tuesday this week. Okay, so I just want to mention that really quick. So how are we doing here? Oh, all right. So you know what? I want to play a song for you guys. I want to get your opinion on it. I want to see what you guys think of it. I've been wanting to play this for a week now, and we just keep running out of time and doing other things. Yeah. And I'm gonna play.
And speaking of weak, since you guys are so weak, we're just gonna throw in this song.
You reminded us.
Every other day this week, the show was awesome.
Your weakness reminded us.
No.
guys are here. Thank God we can eat some of this crap ass time with this song.
All right, forget it. I wanted because you guys are both musical. I wanted to get your opinion.
We haven't tried to risk playing any music, get muted, get fined, get Facebook jailed, but since we got these two guys on Zoom that we can actually hear, let's just...
All right, forget it.
Let's lose this episode.
No, I want to hear it. Let's do it.
No, forget
play it. No, now I want to hear it.
Yeah, come on, you big baby. Put it on.
Turn it up.
Shine your light on me. I'll stand my ground, I'll make no sound. I'm a whisper in the breeze. On a lonely road. Oh, show me the way. I got no direction.
Well, they wouldn't be able to hear it.
Intention. In the day I die, but at night I'm alive. There's a light in the distance, reaching out to me. You know I'll make a difference. Tonight I'll find the love I need. Sun goes down, the moon comes up, the stars shine bright, the world keeps moving. All my life I've waited for this night. You're lost out of sight. We all keep moving on.
All right, that's good. We'll go with that. Lynn Riley didn't like it.
I like it.
What'd you guys think?
I liked
So
it.
it reminds me of two things.
Number one.
Number one is head games. Like it sounds like head games. Like,
Oh, Foreigner. Okay.
straight up. I thought that it was head. I'm like, are they playing head games? I love this song.
Yeah.
As it went, I'm like, oh, I guess it's not. The other is, it does remind me of now. I'm at a different part of Gen X than like you guys. Like
He called us old
He just
twice
called us
today.
old, yeah.
Second time.
We didn't have
No,
a heart
I
attack.
didn't say which end.
At least
But,
we didn't have a heart attack and drive ourselves to the hospital. that's the
Now who's
younger,
old?
dumber
Hey,
generation.
you call the ambulances.
Right after we were born, they became dumber with bad hearts.
No, they totally did. But so I like the grunge thing, grunge and alternative music. That was like right at my teens, like at that like crucial teen moment. For you guys, it was like still your young 20s, and it still had the effect of what it was. What this song reminds me of is the music that they were forcing down our throats right before that.
And you would have none of it.
Grunge and alternative revolution. No, when I was that, like, I would have been like, "What is this, Warrant? Like, is this Warrant playing?"
So that sounds like
Filthy,
hairband.
Stinking rich.
It sounds like a somewhere between hair and arena rock.
Yes, I was thinking hairband, and I just
Really?
yelled dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich.
Not that it's bad. It's not offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like
Yeah,
it's not like
hairband is
someone-
usually too much for me, and it isn't.
the guy can sing. They're playing
Yeah.
well. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like my reaction to it, like, is that it's. I wouldn't shut it off. I wouldn't shut off the radio.
Is it people
Also
that
be
we
like, ooh, what's this?
Right.
Yeah, who is it, Tony?
They're called.
is it people that we know that are like all together like damn Yankees where like people are HSAS? So is it like Jackson Gillies and Mark White and
Did you say HSAS?
oh yeah.
Wow,
Hager,
you're probably one of 5 people that knows what that is.
I have no clue. What is that?
That's
Hager, Sammy Hagar,
Neil Sean,
Tommy
Aronson.
Aronson,
Yep.
and oh god,
And Michael Shreve, the drummer from the original Santana.
Yeah, they cover. They have a missing you, or I shouldn't say missing you. They have a missing you song. Like I'll just sing it. And it's hard to describe how I'm missing you. So like Missing You by John Waite was not the only Missing You song in the 80s, but they also did a cover of
Whiter Shade of Pale. Yep.
Oh, I love that's Procol Harum. That's
great song.
Probably
one of my
early 80s.
karaoke faves.
This was not a Mark White Jackson Gillies collaboration.
Okay.
This they're called the Deccan Traps. That's what they're called. The bass player is the same bass player for Queen, currently for Queen, who's a friend of Sallie and mine.
Oh, it's Neil's group.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I was just curious. I didn't hear hair band, but I did think the arena rock, the Foreigner. I hear a lot of Boston in that.
It's in there.
What's that?
It's in there. Like it's not. It's because it's not exactly arena rock. And to me, I'm thinking of the progression. Like that sounds like it would have totally fit in anywhere from like 84 to like 89.
Yeah, but it's softer though. It's a little softer.
Yeah, when Andy said, this makes me think of two things, I was going to say the 80s and the 70s, because that's kind of what it makes me think of, like in different parts of it.
The 70s had a baby.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm getting HSAS is the High School of American Studies, and this is on the internet, Ken. So I'm going to have to go with the High School of American Studies in Bronx, New York.
My and Tony's HSAS, our HSAS is way older than the internet.
So yes. So Joan Krubiersa said, agree, it has an Adam Lambert sound, but voice not as strong. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gina Conjemi Coffin says, when Ken started singing, her dogs were howling.
Not surprising at all.
Aww.
All right.
At least it didn't make them start making love, Ken.
That's right. That's why they were howling. Right.
Yeah. We need Barry
I
White.
thought that was just automatic. I thought everybody knew what that meant. Yeah. All right. So it's just about 12. I have one more topic. Is that all right with you?
Totally.
One more topic that I want to cover with you guys. It doesn't include a video. It doesn't include music. It's actually just Andy and Ken and us talking. So because we're so interested in what they have to say. Okay. So, and now they're silent when I said that.
Well, we're waiting for you to get to
Kind of waiting on the question.
We're waiting for you to get to the freaking point.
All right. So there's a little news going around here locally. Right
At
around
Hicksville High School?
No.
Oh.
Right behind us, right behind this building is a high school.
Division Avenue High School?
Yes, Sally, that's the one. A teacher from that high school is being investigated for an anti-police Facebook post.
Oh.
In the post, the male teacher denounced a photo of a Capitol police officer with someone inside the U.S. Capitol building when they stormed it on January 6th. So it was a picture of the policeman just letting the guy in. Mm-hmm. And the post read, "Cop taking a selfie with a terrorist. F your thin blue line. F your blue lives. F every single one of you back to elementary school who voted for him. I don't give a flying F that you know a good cop." So the officer was suspended, by the way. I don't know that, not that really matters.
The Capitol police officer who let them in got suspended?
The guy in this photo, yes.
Okay.
The Levittown public school superintendent announced an investigation into the teacher's post, calling it offensive and hostile. But now there's a petition supporting the teacher that has garnered more than 3,000 signatures as of Wednesday. And people have coming out there saying they back the teacher's post. They support the teacher's freedom of speech. But of course, now there's another group who are upset about what he said.
Where did he say this? On his own Facebook
page? On his own his own Facebook wall.
Okay. I don't know if it was Instagram or him with a poster outside the school. I didn't know where he said this.
Okay. So
Facebook.
Right, on his own Facebook post, right.
Got it.
So of course there are some parents that are upset with him. Some were concerned the teacher would let his political ideology spill over into the impressionable young minds of students.
Well, now it has.
Right. And I don't want to see this man teaching my son, says one guy. Who knows if a child walks in there with a back the blue shirt and he snaps and hurts the kid, or on a lesser note, maybe he just messes with his grades. a former student who has since graduated. She has come forth and said, no, this man has never tried to push his political beliefs on anybody or in class.
Yeah, that's why it's on his own private Facebook page.
Right. So that's what I'm curious about. I'm curious what you guys feel about it. Is a teacher or somebody who has a job like that, should they be careful of what they say because they have a public
I think that they
job?
do though. Like I think they are careful. Like I had when I lived in Boston, I had several friends that were teachers and they weren't on Facebook. You know, they just weren't.
So,
and because it was too much. Like it was too much of a risk to lose their job because another friend on Facebook would post them having, beers at the beach on a Friday night, with friends, which actually happened. And, there was they're like, forget it. I can't ever be on Facebook, I guess. I guess I can't have like my own life.
But do you agree with that?
No, I think it's bullshit. But I'm just saying that that's what people do.
Go ahead, guys.
I've never lived somewhere as fancy as Boston.
Who has?
Boston?
I couldn't possibly compete with that level of sophistication and coolness.
I'm with you. We would never survive there, Andy.
I know.
Or could I say somewhere like Colorado? It's impossible. Never have I think maybe I've been in Albany 3 times.
Oh, I've been to Albany a lot.
So
I think Andy pulled up my Facebook page.
Andy is an honorary. He's an honorary Hicksvillian, so that makes everything okay.
Let me get my Hicksville book out.
Clunk.
But,
I'm going to add his picture to my yearbook.
I know.
That would be awesome. I actually, and on a side note, a friend of mine added me to a group of his friends from high school that post really racy memes.
Okay.
I buy this back. And I never post in there because they all went to school together at Whittier High School in Los Angeles.
Right.
And that's actually history. Nixon. Richard Nixon went to Whittier High School.
Oh, okay.
So one day I did share something, and this guy writes responded to it and went, "This is hilarious, but I gotta ask, I don't really remember you from high school." I responded him, "I can't believe it, dude. I spent all year behind you in 11th grade in math."
I dated your sister.
Right? Yeah, I told him I was banging your sister the whole time. But he it ended up getting him. He seriously was like, "Shit, you got me." He's like, because I immediately was like, "I'm just kidding. I'm a friend of Jordan's." But
that's funny.
So there are private groups. There are all sorts of places that you can express yourself.
Yeah.
And I think it is stupid at this point for anybody to post anything that is borderline on social media. There are people that are going to agree with you. There are people that are not going to agree with you. Nuance does not exist anymore.
Right.
If you read his post in its entirety and understand what he is saying, he is expressing frustration at people that give police a free ride, 100% free ride in every situation. Without, because here he is allowing these rioters to riot when it is his job to stop them from doing that.
Right, and that's why he's, being looked at.
You understand his frustration, but the thing is people who disagree with you politically or have an axe to grind will only focus on specifics. So it's impossible for people to take things in their entirety and then concentrate specifically within that. A lot of what he said was not a very nice thing to say, but to be honest, none of it is offensive, nor would it tell you that he is going to
beat up a child for a t-shirt.
Right, there's nothing to that. That is somebody who is overreacting and actually, in this case, probably accusing behavior that they probably or exhibiting behavior that they probably accuse other people of having.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, what are your thoughts?
So, Ken, let Andy go first and offer some immensely thought-provoking. Follow Andy. We were just another band out of Boston.
Why can't we be friends?
I mean, it's just so hard to do stuff on Facebook. I mean, Facebook is just not a good discussion forum. It just isn't.
It
You
isn't.
you got the whole
Yeah, you have to be
keyboard
careful.
warrior, things you won't say in person. No, but I mean, just people's approaches. I mean, people saying things that they wouldn't say in person, and I guess to me, it should be permissible for like a teacher to be able to use Facebook and have some amount of a personal life to it, but it's
that's the thing, right? It's a tough. It's hard. How do you weigh that? A teacher, like even Andrew Fremder posts, teacher, he has no problem with freedom of expression, freedom of speech, but you have a job where you have an influence on people. So what do you do with that? It's tough.
And then you've got, I mean, one thing that a lot of teachers do just to try and get some privacy is go by first name. Like, years ago,
true.
if we had Facebook, in early 70s, late 1960s, Billy Joel would have been his Facebook thing if he was a teacher. Like if I was a teacher, my name would be Kenny Eduardo if my middle name were Eduardo,
Right.
something like that.
Sure.
Mine would be Andy Bigcock because I'm part Indian.
I'm sorry, Tony, I couldn't hear the other guest right there, but anyway.
Well, that is how we refer to him because there's a lot of Andrews in our world.
Yeah.
And that's just what we say to.
That's actually
so people know
how
who we're talking about, and they all automatically know too. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole anything on Facebook, it's really difficult. I mean, I think there should be some amount of private life granted to people in terms of
Sure.
operating your own Facebook account. I think where you got to go ahead, Andy.
There's ways to do that though.
Yeah, you have like privacy things. Like you don't have like Tony's Facebook page is open to the public. Mine is just open to my friends because I have like a little bit of a different life.
Right.
You know?
So this thing that we're talking about, did the person post it to a public
It would have to have been.
forum,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Well, no, just posted it on his or her own Facebook
Yeah,
page.
but he keeps his Facebook page open the way you do to
I
the
see what you're
public.
saying. Right.
Whereas like
it was a public.
if it was just my friends, unless I had like one friend who finked on me and sent it to the news or something, I would be safe.
Most people do not know what. I bet you a lot of people could guess what my political leanings are, but I do not like to state them in a public way.
Yeah,
Right,
me either.
right. Same here.
I have access to a couple of private groups on Facebook or even messaging within friends of mine
Sure.
where I do express myself. But I don't want the general public doesn't need to hear. Nobody cares.
True. Right.
And that's what Nate said. Nate said teachers are federal workers.
Right.
So yeah,
But then
I mean,
you have
to just
Lynn,
be careful.
but you have Lynn Riley who says, "Well, the president President Trump was able to say whatever he wants. Why can't this teacher?"
Yeah, and now he doesn't have social media. So,
Right.
so there's your answer.
Right. But
But-
you shouldn't be putting it out there. It is on the guy. I will say at this point, it's on the dude because it's not that the act is wrong. It's not. But the act within the context of who he is in his community, in the society that we have today, yeah, you should know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Agreed. All right, but now more importantly, I have a private message from my brother, who knows. My brother knows John Bon Jovi's vocal coach,
Oh wow.
and so he's
Did he kill himself?
exactly. He's now giving out refunds.
How
my
did he
brother.
die?
He was.
What does he do
86.
for a living now?
Well, right. So he sent my
Driving
brother.
Hank Aaron. He's the one who drove into Hank Aaron. Not King killed him.
Well, he's pointing out this is what John Bon Jovi sounds like after getting vocal help, and he pointed out that in that video of him singing "Here Comes the Sun," none of the instruments are plugged in, nothing's plugged in, and he believes that John isn't really even singing. So this So he was lip syncing to his own professional recording. He wasn't even singing live. So he had numerous takes to do that, and that's the best they can come up with on a recording.
He
I did
just,
look it up. It's a 306 song. I looked it up.
yeah,
a little
he
bit
should do
ago.
something else for a living. Both of those guys.
What do you mean a 306? That's the time of the song, 306.
Yeah, like here, I was going to say a little bit earlier, Here Comes the Sun. It's like, it's a Beatles song. It's 3 minutes long. Like, you had time to practice.
Oh,
Wait,
sure.
When is the inauguration? Is it January? I've never been on Zoom with you guys so long. Look, Here Comes the Sun through my window. That's why my face is all like that. But yeah, seriously. But seriously,
Ken has
like-
North Carolina sunshine. We don't have that here. We're just gray.
Shine on my shoulders. One of my favorite John Denver.
Who's that? John Denver?
Yeah, John Denver. Yeah. I still think I think you should grab that guitar and sing it as our exit out of here today. That's what I think.
As I exit, I'm going to try to. I've already shot my load on the 2 new songs that I.
Nuh-uh, they were good. We enjoyed them. I was setting up everything in the studio, and I was like really happy to hear you.
And Wildflowers is an incredible album, so I thought that was a great choice.
And I see. Yo, well, you know what? You didn't hear, so I will. I'll do the other one.
Nice. Little musical accompaniment by Andrew Plajanos, and it's as we're about to get out of here.
Lowdown by Boz Scaggs?
Is that what he said?
That's what I said.
Oh.
I said Lowdown.
Oh, you're just throwing out requests? Is that what's going on?
Well, no, I thought he said Lowdown, so I was asking if it was Lowdown by Boz Scaggs.
No, he said shot his load.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't hear that.
He did. That's what he said.
That's probably true, but I'm gonna say I didn't hear that. I heard Lowdown by Boz Scaggs.
Ago, set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. Guess you know the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in no dial again.
Stuck where? What did he say?
Rode in on the Greyhound. I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through. Must be 7 months or more. Ran out of time money. Looks like they took my friend. Oh Lord, stuck in low dial again. Man from the magazine said I was on my way. Somewhere I lost connection, ran out of songs to play. Came into town, a one-night stand. It looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in low dial again. Key change. If I only had $1 for every song I sung, every time I had to sing while people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in low dial again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in low dial again.
Yeah.
We just got 3 phone calls from viewers in Lodi, New Jersey, who are very upset with you right now.
Like, that place sucks.
Hey, I love that. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
Cool.
Thanks, Andy.
And this is
Thanks, both of you guys.
This is the official back to our usual Friday with Andy Plajanos, correct?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yay.
And hopefully, things will get better. We get them back in here as well. And when you do come back in here, you're bringing that guitar.
Yeah, that's my new guitar too. I just my kids and my wife got that for me for Christmas.
Oh, very nice. What kind is it?
Seagull. It's a Seagull.
Oh, Siegel. Oh, that's who makes it, Siegel?
Canadian company.
Very nice. And, of course, the ad doctor himself, Ken Pichelle. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We didn't plan that. That was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I had to jump away to do a couple of things. There's definitely some work break time in the midst of all of this. Absolutely. But I was able to hang around the whole time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little song snippets.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
It's nice to get back to that. That's one of the things why we're still trying to get that website thing going, because we'll be able to play like a ton more music.
Yeah, by getting off Facebook.
Yeah, so
Let me just read a couple of comments and then we'll get out of here. John Bon Jovi's vocal coach should have told him to go back to sleep on a bed of roses because his voice sounded like he woke up on a bed of nails.
hey, Carol Miner.
That's from Andrew Frimder. Carol Miner's watching. Erin White also said she loved all the music today. I bet you Mark doesn't play music for her.
He plays all the time.
Yeah, but he sits there just practicing. She's like, Mark, play
Erin
me.
seems really happy. I'm sure he plays for her all the
I bet
time.
she yells at her. Carol Miner saw
Plays angry songs.
Carol Miner saw John Bon Jovi 3 years ago.
White people.
Carol Miner was surprised how high and bad his voice had. Oh, she's saying so 3 years ago it was good?
No, it wasn't.
Bon Jovi's living on a prayer because his voice sounds like he was shot through the heart. Oh, my goodness. And
Waiting for that.
Was that
yeah,
Fremder?
that was Fremder. But
John Bon Jovi gives love a bad name. Makes me want to run away.
there it
would
is.
have been
That's
better
what I was
all
waiting
of
for.
us. It would have been better for all of us if John Bon Jovi had simply taken a silent night.
Ooh.
Now he's living on a prayer.
And there it is. Nate and Lynn and Nikki all praising Andy for his musical
thank you,
performance.
Yeah, Andy, you rock.
All right. Thank you, guys. That was a lot of fun, as always.
Bye.
All right, so it's Friday.
Can you imagine if I was in charge of like ending the show?
She would
like,
just say bye.
I would just be like, see ya.
Really?
That's actually usually what happens. It's like, okay, I hear her go, okay, and then it stops.
I'd be like, yeah, you know the schedule on the website. See ya. Have a good
You
day.
think
Bye.
Mark White is bad? You should see the way she smacks me for every minute we go over after 12. She beats
Don't you
me.
like Flare off.
I pull a hair out of his arm for every minute we go over.
I used to have lots of hair. It's Friday. What's on today? Films on Tap is tonight at 8, right? 8 o'clock. Felix is on Sunday morning at 11 with Let's Eat Long Island, and then Sallie and I are back here Monday at 11. Everybody have a great weekend. Again, thank you, Ken. Thank you, Andy.